In the depths of the night, when the living retreat into their homes, and only the spirits dare to wander, it comes. A creature of flame and shadow, its body twisted in the form of a monstrous cat, its eyes glowing like burning embers. Kasha. For centuries, the villagers have feared the sound of rattling cartwheels on an empty road, the distant hiss of something unseen lurking near the dead. Kasha is no ordinary yokai. It does not haunt the living. It preys upon the corpses of the wicked, dragging them away to a fate worse than death itself. But there are whispers that say Kasha does not simply take the dead. It watches the living, waiting for the moment they cross the line, for the moment their souls are no longer worthy of a proper burial. And so, when the funeral bells ring in the distance, the merchant knows. It is not just a ceremony, it is a signal, a warning. He was never a good man. He lied, cheated, stole from the poor, and left families to starve. He grew rich off the suffering of others, and now, even with all his gold, he sits alone in his empty house. The rain falls harder now. A gust of wind extinguishes the lanterns outside his home. He grips his chest, breathing heavily, his heartbeat pounding in his ears. And then, a scratching sound at his door. Slow, deliberate. Claws dragging against the wood. His breath catches. He steps back. Then, silence. The merchant rushes to the window, peering through the wooden slats, searching the shadows beyond. Nothing. No movement. No sign of the creature he dreads. But when he turns around, it is there. Flames flicker at its feet, curling around the wooden floor but leaving no burn marks. Its fur is black as midnight, its eyes like twin infernos. A grotesque grin splits its face, fangs gleaming in the dim light, and in its mouth, the stench of death. The merchant stumbles backward, clutching his chest, gasping. His legs give out beneath him. He knows what Kasha has come for. It does not need to speak. It does not need to chase him. Because the truth is, his fate was sealed long before this moment. He tries to run, but his body does not obey. A force stronger than fear presses down on him, pinning him in place. Kasha tilts its head, amused, watching as the merchant's breath grows shallow. Then, with a slow, deliberate movement, it steps forward. Its flaming tail curls around the merchant's ankle. He feels nothing at first. Then, burning pain, like hot iron pressed against his skin. His mouth opens to scream, but no sound comes. The fire spreads, crawling up his body, consuming him from within. The last thing he sees before his vision fades is Kasha's fiery grin, and the cold realization that death will not free him. The villagers find his house the next morning, but the door is still locked. When they finally break it open, they find nothing inside. No body, no signs of struggle. Only scorched claw marks burned into the wooden floor. His gold remains untouched, but no one dares to take it. By nightfall, the whispers spread. The corpse is gone, vanished into the night, taken by the fire that steals the dead. Kasha.